So welcome to a graduation celebration of all the undergraduates and graduates in the art section of the School of Visual and Media Arts. And during your time here, you've worked very hard. You've gained inspiration from classmates and gotten to know your professors. You've delved deeply into ideas and honed your craft. If you haven't already, check out the BFA and MFA shows that are online and also some of the works from classes that have been posted on social media in the last couple of weeks. It's impressive. You are following a tradition of excellence in our school that consistently beats expectations and national benchmarks for a school our size. You'll be joining an esteemed group of alumni who shape our region's creative culture. Our former students exhibit across Montana and throughout the country. One only needs count the number of former students in a Missoula First Friday to understand your impact. Nearly every cultural institution in our region, museums, galleries, schools, art businesses, art centers, are staffed with graduates from our program. During this unprecedented time, the world needs creative expression to understand our place and our location. Artists articulate and define our collective experiences and bring beauty and humanity to all of us. But as you find your place in our creative economy, do not limit your horizons to only art. You have a unique skill set, which is especially suited to these times. Your training in creative thinking and creative problem solving are essential to our changing world. The current pandemic asks new questions of us, and creative innovators have the tools to help answer those questions. So graduates, we are expecting great things from you. So now I'd like to celebrate those of you who are graduating today. So when you're asked, please turn on your screens when instructed. We would first like to honor each Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Fine Arts candidate with images of their work. Elizabeth Buick, Sarah Bowman, Ramona Lynn Cajun, Sam Chadwick, Raven Clark, Rio Critchfield Weber, Nathan Day, Mortarboard Outstanding Senior Art Education, Kara Christine Duran, Melanie Edwards, Carrie Fields, Lily Garnett, Rose Getlin, Tennessee Glenn, Madeline Gofina, Elizabeth Hugelman, Megan Holt, Sierra Carmel Husband, Riley Crawl, Alexander Lee, Morgan Laguerre, Cheryl Lehman, Jules Lucera, Mary McCormick, Brady Monk, Jacob Monroe, Stella Knoll, Mortarboard Outstanding Senior in Studio Art, Jared Pitzmeyer, Jenna Parker, Cami Pilati, Alicia Solis, Zoe Sikora, and last but not least, Dylan Wakeham. To all of you, congratulations. It's a momentous achievement and one that you should be very proud of. We are very proud of you. All undergraduates, please turn on your video at this point. leave your audio off. Also, if you have a tassel, place it on the right side of your cap. So I'll give you guys a second to do that. Your video is, the button is in the lower left corner of your screen. It looks something like a camera. At this celebration ceremony, we'd like to follow an important ritual, symbolizing the student's movement from candidate to graduate and marking a new chapter in your life. The tassel is traditionally moved from the right side of your cap to the left. So at this time, all undergraduates, candidates, please move your tassel to the left side of your cap. And congratulations on completing your undergraduate degree. You may once again mute your video and audio. Next, I'd like to introduce our interim Dean of the College of Arts and Media, John DeBoer. So John, if you could unmute your screen and come on, we'd love to have a couple words from you.
Hi, everybody. Congratulations. It's so exciting to be here in my attic, but with you and all of your spaces as well. I would have put on my virtual background, but it makes the mortarboard disappear. So I wanted to just mention today that, and take a moment to acknowledge that the University of Montana is in the Aboriginal territories of the Salish and Kalispel people, a number of whom are our colleagues, students, and friends. And today we honor the path that they've always shown us in caring for this place for generations to come. Now, I love this statement because it honors the history of the University of Montana, of Missoula, of North America. And you are now a part of that history. You are graduating, you have become a part of the University of Montana and who we are, but you're also part of our future. And I hope that you'll look back on your time at fondly, despite the recent challenges that we've had. Your commencement has made you a part of the history of this place, and you're heading out into the world to become a part of that collective future. So congratulations on your hard-earned achievements today. Please keep in touch and enjoy yourselves.
John, thank you. That was great. And now I'd like to present our candidates for the Master of Fine Arts. Ryan Caldwell, Ceramics. Stephanie Dishno, Ceramics. Molly Rivera, Ceramics. And Darla Pinchek, Printmaking. Congratulations to you all. And if the MFA candidates could turn on your video and your audio at this point. Each of you has successfully completed and defended an impressive body of thesis work, adding your voice to the large critical cultural dialogue. Moreover, each of you has completed professional positions in our school, teaching undergraduate classes and providing important services to our program. At this point, graduate students are normally presented a hood as part of the ceremony. This hood denotes a graduate student's academic achievement, as well as his or her subject of study and institution. This is my hood right here. The University of Montana's MFA brown, maroon, and silver hood will be available to each candidate at a later date. So congratulations to the graduates for completing your terminal degree in art. We wish you well in your professional future. Will the graduates please mute your video and audio at this point? I'd like to now introduce the University of Montana Executive Vice President and Provost, John Harbour, by video. Okay. Um, the video is muted in there, but needless to say, the provost wished you all well and recognized your place in the creative economy of our community. And he also said, "Go Grizz." So I apologize you could not hear his talk. We may try to post that online after the presentation. And finally, last but absolutely not least, I'd like to ask our faculty and staff to send their wishes to our graduates. So if the faculty can turn on their video and audio at this point, and we'll start with Professor Allen and alphabetically progress through the different faculty. And we'll finish with our advisor, Ed Morrissey, at the end. So Brad Allen, that begins us with you.
Hello, everyone. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you all. I think I've had the opportunity to work with most of you. Some of you have even babysat my kids. Sorry about that. And also, I just wanted to say, in addition to what Kevin led us off with, I think that there's something that strikes me increasingly about studying in art as being a specific skill of choice. And I think you've all acquired it, and that's the ability to deal with ambiguity. So when you're moving forward, I think you've all learned how to draw, how to sculpt, how to paint, but it's that reliance on flexibility, creativity, and ambiguity that I have a lot of faith in. Congratulations.
Hello, everybody. This is, oh, sorry, Ed, I'm seeing you. Oh, hello, everybody. Congratulations as well for your wonderful accomplishments here. I'd just like to acknowledge your courage for becoming makers at this point of time. And we need people that are creative and visionary, I think, more than ever at this time. So congratulations again. Don't be a stranger. Come back and see us anytime. We'll miss you guys.
Marianne.
Right, but how do I get there?
You're there.
Am I? Wait, there's Raphael.
Right there.
Am I? Catherine, I see you, but I don't see
Marianne,
you.
Marianne, just speak.
Okay, you guys, if you can see me, I don't need to say much. You know I love you, I support you, you're doing great things. But I looked around the office, which is why I'm here today, and I thought, oh, here's what you need to get from me. I want you to keep your ears on so that you can hear the music and go on into your life. All right, see ya.
Jennifer.
Raphael, would you like to say a few words?
You bet. Hi, everybody. Congratulations. You are going to be missed sorely. We miss you already, but please come back. Don't be strangers, as Jim said. And hats off. Here's to a great future to all of you.
All right, Jennifer.
Hi, folks. My video's not working, so I'll give you these words of advice, and that is to give 3 seconds of innocence before reacting.
Thank you, Jennifer. Elizabeth.
Well, hi. Hey, I am going to actually say more words because I think you guys deserve at least a little bit more of a speech here. I mean, this whole thing is very weird. Can we just acknowledge that? It's very strange, but I think it's earnest and heartfelt, and we care about you so much. And I want to start off by saying, congratulations on completing. And I'm really sorry about the way this is ending for you. This is a really unfair disruption of your schooling. I mean, you've been robbed, many of you, of a thesis show, a proper graduation ceremony. I mean, there's summative celebratory events that usually mark the end of this, and we're doing it differently. The emotion is there, but we just can't go through those processes. But I want to acknowledge that that's strange. And you're graduating into a really uncertain world. It's hard. It's really hard right now. And I'm not going to pretend it's anything like other than that, but I want to talk about a skill that I think you all have and that we need right now. I think we need it in these months ahead. We need it in these years ahead. And I don't know each of you as a faculty member, I didn't work with all of you, but I still think I know this to be true, is that we've taught you how to solve problems. I guarantee you know how to take a challenge, a problem, call it an assignment. You know how to grapple with it. You know how to make a sketch. You know how to make a model. Maybe it's a hypothesis. Maybe we're going to call it a maquette. Maybe it's a proposal. But you know what to do next is you test a solution. You have an idea and you test it out. You've each learned how to try a possible answer. You know how to discuss it with your peers. You know how to hear their feedback and their critique, how to improve it, how to make it better, to try and do it again until you communicate your idea effectively, until you get closer to a solution that works. You keep trying potential solutions and you know how to do this. And this is, I think, the skill that we need right now the most in this world. Big and small, we have a lot of problems that need solving. And it may not always be art. Most times it won't be art. But whether you decide, to make a logo for your band, or maybe you're going to take leadership in a community garden, or maybe you're going to advocate for more just policies or a revised tax code, I don't know, but it's the same exact process. So I want you to understand yourselves as people who know how to solve problems, know that, and good luck.
Professor Galloway, would you like to say a few words?
Sure, you bet. It was so great when everybody's photo showed up on my screen. It was wonderful to see you. I've been on sabbatical this year and have missed seeing so much work come to fruition. I would just dovetail a little bit off of Elizabeth Dove and say, you can solve problems and you can also communicate. And I would say to ask for what you want, to go forth and ask for what you want, and to be brave. You all are great. And I would say, go be better. Go be better than your teachers. And I know you can. I know you have all the tools to do that. And I wish you the very, very best.
Thank you, Julia. Professor Hammond.
Hello, students. I thought I would share a little story about a friend of mine who I've engaged in many adventures with, and it seems appropriate for this time that we're all experiencing. And this person would always say in the most terrible moments, don't worry, the best stories were always hell at the time. And I'd just like to add to that, that these are the stories that define who we are today, and in the future remind us of who we were, and will ultimately inform who we become. So I hope that you'll make an amazing story of your recent experience here under pandemic and of your time at UM. And I just want to close by paraphrasing Henry David Thoreau, a little quote that was sent to me today. And he's incidentally another artist with a lot of experience in quarantine and solitude. He wrote that if we advance confidently in the direction of our dreams and endeavor to live the life which we have imagined, we will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. So I hope that all of you go forward and have success and stay in touch and bring that success and those stories back to us. Congratulations.
Is Professor Hedquist here?
No.
Professor Hill, would you like to say a few words?
I sure would. Folks, it's been a pleasure working with you. It's really, it's an honor for us. It's why we're here. So I just want to say I've enjoyed every bit of it, and I want to wish you the best out there. And again, kind of touch on what everyone's been saying. I really feel like there's a surge of creativity happening in the world right now, and it can seem as a terrible time to enter the art world, or it could also be a great time. So I think this can really influence what you're doing, and I would just, again, not to sugarcoat it, but I would just lean into it. And I would say we're really proud of you, and it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Trey. Is Professor Kruczek with us?
No.
Well then, Professor Mallory.
Hello, everybody. I know that you're going to go out and pursue these wonderfully creative and meaningful lives. With the BFA class, it's always super special for me because I get to work with you all year long. and we really get to know each other. And we go through our trials, our tribulations, we lift each other up. You know how sad we all were that we couldn't do our official exhibit, but we're hoping for it in the fall. And I just am very proud of all of you, and congratulations and good luck.
Thank you. Is Professor Metcalf with us today? How about Professor Schwab?
Professor Schwab's here. I just wanted to say, yeah, that it was a really, lovely time being a guest in your community this past year. And that as a visitor, I was totally impressed every step of the way, pretty much, by everyone's kindness and by all of your hard work, diligence, and by all of your creativity as well. So I appreciate the chance to have been a small part of this. And I wish you guys all the best going forward. Cheers.
Thank you, Riley.
Great.
And I'd like to say hello as well. I'm being told through chat here that we missed one of our esteemed graduates, Nicole Ham, in our slideshow presentation. Obviously, that was an oversight. I apologize for that. We all do. We're very proud of Nicole and all that she's accomplished. Congratulations. And we will find some way to make that right for you. I'd also just like to say thank you to all the students. It's been a pleasure working with you as an academic advisor and as an assistant to you as you navigated this program. I'm proud of you, and I hope that you stop by to visit us frequently and update us on your academic and artistic endeavors.
Great. Thank you, Ed, and thank you all the faculty and staff. Students, we miss you. As Trey alluded to, this is the reason we are here. And you are part of a bigger community that extends far beyond after you graduate. And so congratulations on your graduation, and be sure to stay in touch. It's been a pleasure to get to know each and every one of you and to work with you. We eagerly await word of your many future accomplishments and achievements. Go well out there, stay in touch. And thank you for attending this unusual ceremony.